Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. And this one we're going to be reacting to Parks and Recreation Season 6 episode 15 called The Wall. Recap.
In the last one we see Leslie and Ben celebrate their 1-year wedding anniversary. It's kind of interrupted by the Pawnee-Eagleton merger, which you kind of see in the beginning, and how it's working. Obviously it's not going to go away anywhere, but essentially it's what kind of problems is it causing. So Ben has this idea that he's going to basically treat Leslie to presents, even though they said no gifts, a day early. He ends up spending it with Larry and Jerry because she's too busy dealing with the merger, as in like the fallout of the merger.
Yeah.
And what she's dealing with is a couple that have been married for like 50 years.
She tries to use it to her advantage because she's like, I can use the fact that the one's from Pawnee, one's from Eagleton. They've been together for so long and it's worked out. Let's stick them on TV and show them that there's nothing wrong with this merger. Like, we'll eventually get better. But they're fed up of each other.
A roller coaster that one is, it's a proper roller coaster. The other storylines are April has to kind of confront Donna about her actions. I think it's Ron it's Ron selling all these messages. He goes, oh, you can leave bad reviews for people. So he basically, what he does is he just sends loads of he's gone to adopt a dog, and Donna's not there at the desk. So she's like, Donna's not turning up to work, basically. What should I do? And he runs essentially like, well, tell her straight up. Be straight. Straight up. So she decides to leave like bad reviews on her page, and Donna tries to investigate and figures out it's her. She knows it was her because she looked at another post. And it was like in the end, a cemetery or something. Is that a great first date spot or something? I can't remember what it was. But yeah, they make up. But Ron's leaving. Ron figures out, oh my god, you can leave bad reviews to places. So he starts leaving it to places that he hates. But the thing is, he doesn't do it anonymously. He typewrites the letters and then puts his address on. And he's like, I can't wait for them to come and find me. And he's like, this.
I think that was the bulk of it. I can't remember if anything happened with Tom.
No, but Tom at the end sits down with Craig and April and someone else. I think it's one of Craig's like nieces or something. And they come up with a way to, if they have a music festival for all the music bands within both kind of counties. So Tom kind of gets involved in that element of it. And they do come up with a really good idea. And Leslie's just like, I'm really happy.
Counties?
Counties. Oh no, as in like two.
It's one place now.
It's one now.
It's one place. Yeah.
But they want to get it from from both sides. They want to make this.
It kind of makes Leslie proud, which is kind of cool. So let's see what happens in this episode, season 6, episode 15, The Wall. Let's check it out.
Let's talk plans for Diane's baby shower.
Dear God, woman.
3 main activities: baby bingo, baby food tasting.
Is Ron gonna want to do any of this?
Nope.
We already have a stroller.
Oh shoot! Really?
Really?
Else. Oh my god, whose baby is that?
Whose baby is that?
That would be mine.
What?
Ron has a baby!
Oh, Ron, cool baby.
I've already had the baby, yeah.
I'd like to introduce you to my son, John, middle name redacted, Swanson.
How am I supposed to keep my voice down when you had your baby? And you didn't tell me that you had your baby?
Why would you need to know something like that?
Why would I? Oh my gosh. Okay, Youth Committee, update on the Unity concert. Madison?
So far, 12 bands have said yes, and we asked them all to submit a song for the Newtown Anthem contest.
Nice!
If I can pull off this Unity concert and prove that this merger was a success, Pawnee might once again tolerate/ignore me. I have booked a meeting with none other than Grant Larson.
Huh?
Director of the Midwest branch of the National Park Service. He's basically the Liam Bonneville of the Midwest.
What?
Right.
Liam Bonneville?
Huh?
Department of the Interior's resident bad boy?
Stop! This is the opposite of name dropping.
This Unity concert needs corporate sponsorship, so Ben and I are meeting with local bigwigs. I'm gonna do what I do best, lock down deals.
He is very good at that, to be fair.
It's his property of Pawnee government. Isn't that adorable?
Oh, damn.
Come on, John.
What the hell?
I mean, that kid sleeps through a lot of things because he was shouting there.
Where do you think you're gonna stand? In front of the graffiti that says "Pawnee, you suck"?
Yeah, you need to clean that graffiti up.
Yeah, yeah.
We should just knock it down.
Why is it there in the front? Andy!
No. Oh, I thought he was going to go through it.
Oh my god, he...
Kool-Aid guy makes it look so easy.
See as little of this building as possible.
What the hell is this
The
place?
third floor is silent, empty, and completely free of government work. Can't think of anything more beautiful to share with my son.
It's the third floor.
Box, I could take care of that faulty radiator.
How is there a magical toolbox just there? I mean, it's not magical, but...
I may have a few eggs ready to hatch in the personal idea nest.
Why don't you come to my office tomorrow and pitch me your hottest idea?
Perfect. I'll see you then.
I mean, it's a good thing, I guess.
It is time to tear down this wall.
Okay.
Former Eagletonians, the first strike. Take it away, guys.
I thought Andy was going to do it.
It's such a great day for bees.
Oh my! Oh no! Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Oh no!
Oh my god!
This was not a prank. I did not know that bees were in that wall. I mean, in fact, you should treat this like a public service announcement. Everybody should check their walls for bees.
I mean, that's a weird thing to tell people.
LASIK for fingernails. You cut your fingernails once, you never have to cut them again.
No, that's not how that shit works.
I wouldn't trust anyone with a laser.
The only business idea I have that's even remotely fleshed out is a restaurant.
Okay, that's normal.
You would be the middleman between dry cleaners and the companies that sell chemicals to dry cleaners.
Wow.
God, that's so boring.
Leslie Knope's little stunt put 3 people in the hospital. This bee incident is just the latest assault coming from the Pawnee side of the
Oh no, why is it reported like that?
Of course it is.
No one is talking about the Unity concert. Why would anybody think that was a prank?
So sad. People believe anything. It was a prank, though, right?
No, Andy.
Okay?
Oh, she got...
Total redo. New floors, fixtures, plumbing.
How long will it take?
6 to 8 weeks.
Deal.
Oh my god, Ron!
Have your tools and materials brought up here.
What?
Are you crazy? This is enough work for a whole crew.
I'm sure the government believed you when you told them that.
Oh my god, he's gonna do all of this.
2 months paid vacation, and the ability to take credit for my work, which will be flawless.
I kinda don't doubt it.
Does this look dull to you?
Yes.
We're live ambushing Leslie Knope, who's in the middle of a crass publicity stunt, shoving cameras into the faces of these poor...
Oh my god, they rocked up.
Came here by myself to apologize to all the Eagletonians who got stung.
All we see is you talking to your friend,
oh, no.
Eagleton hater, Jeremy Jam.
Excuse me, Mike. That's best friend.
No!
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Heard would never do that.
Oh my god,
damn.
what the hell?
Oh! Oh!
Oh, mate, look at that shiner.
See? It's working.
No way.
It's not often that I see someone with your sparkle and passion. That's what makes businesses work. Passion. So, Mr. Haverford, let's get to it.
Don't pitch that idea.
I've got 2 words for you. Tom's Bistro. An old-fashioned, old-world Italian restaurant.
Okay, he's gone without... Okay, that's good.
Clean up the Pawnee River. I wrote this 2 years ago.
Got shuffled around an interior for a year and a half.
It did. Do you remember when we saw that?
Opening a new office in Chicago. I spent the last few weeks reading about you and your career, and I
Okay.
think you're the perfect person to run it. Would you like to run a branch of the National Park Service?
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Restaurants are incredibly risky. Most of them are dead on arrival.
We're well aware of that, but believe me, Tom has thought this out.
Well done, Ben.
As long as you're running it, I'm in.
Oh my god, he's going to run his own restaurant.
Hey, kid, your boss here sure knows his stuff.
Just run with it. Just run with it. Just run with it.
You left here.
What are you doing here?
The most important government work I've ever done, sanding rat urine stains out of this floor.
They recall me. They try to kill the merger. And yet every time I contemplate leaving, I just can't do it.
I don't know what she's going to choose.
You like fixing this town, Leslie. You always have. You know it's an uphill battle,
That's a
but
good
you
point.
love the struggle.
What's that?
Nothing.
We heard you.
When do you need your answer?
Well, the gears of federal government grind pretty slowly, so you have a little time, but we can't wait forever. I'll be in touch.
Okay, so it's pending. They haven't taken it off.
It's in the background, yeah.
Yeah, it's in the background.
I know opening a restaurant is risky, but I can make this work.
And count me in as the second investor in Tom's Bistro.
That's sweet.
This is a symbolic gesture, but my investor floor is $1,000.
I was gonna say you can't invest that much into it.
Clearing that up. Now go do work, or I will fire you. I'm not kidding.
Yep.
Now has that satisfied look that only comes with
God,
the pride
he's so
of labor.
cute.
Or he pooped.
He probably pooped.
Either way, well done, John.
Aww. And that's the end of the episode. Thoughts?
They really just threw that in our face. They were like, I've already had my
She had
kid.
a kid. Yeah, they had a kid.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering like, what was happening because we hadn't seen Diane for a while.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can't believe we haven't seen her since the start of the season.
I think we've seen her once afterwards.
When did she say she was pregnant?
Yeah, pretty.
At the end of season 4, right?
End of season 4, yeah.
So we saw her there start of season 5.
No. End of
season 5. Sorry, end of season 5.
So end of season 5, yeah. So beginning of season 6, they got married. Then they did the honeymoon that they didn't go on. We literally have only seen her once, and it's literally like she's already had the kid. So I mean, obviously time moves differently and whatever, but she's already had the kid, which is insane. And then, but I suppose it wouldn't be based on Ron's character. It wouldn't be appropriate for him to make a big deal out of it. It's kind of just like he's here, kind of thing. So that's quite cleverly written, but. I didn't think he would take on doing all that work while the kid's just there, kind of thing.
Did you not though?
I mean, yeah, probably, but it's weird because it's like that third floor is like a metaphor for new beginnings. That Ron's gonna he's got a new kid. He's gonna redo this whole thing, do something he actually enjoys, even though other people are being paid to do it. But he's like, no, just take a vacation, kind of thing. Which
that's pretty sweet. Crazy. 2 months paid vacation, and he'll do such a good job that he'll get glowing reviews off the back of it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Also, I think this is the first time someone's been punched in the entire show. I think, from what I can remember, I can't think of any other time.
I can't remember. I keep on asking for people to get punched, but no one ever gets punched.
No one ever does.
Someone gets punched, and it's not the person I want to get punched. You could be right. Yeah. But on the actual story, Leslie does work her ass off for the town, and she never gets thanked for it. And maybe we've already kind of had the episode where Ron said it's a thankless job, but large parts of her job is fighting an uphill battle which she rarely wins, and she still keeps on fighting anyway because she loves the town. So I'm glad she stayed. I'm also glad that the job offer's not off the table, so it's like the next step up kind of
that's
thing.
a really good way of bringing it back in. Because we're halfway
later
through
down
season
the line.
6.
Yeah.
So we're halfway through season 6. So it's kind of like, where do you then go from here? Where does the story kind of go? But it is a good kind of like, if it does aspire, it is a good little kind of planting the seed episode from it. The fact that we saw her put that folder in that massive junk pile, and we're like, it's never going to get read. There's never going to get read at all.
Finally, someone
but it turns out that it did. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame with this merger stuff. I mean, no one would have been able to plant the bees there or whatever. I thought it'd be jokes. I thought they'd knock through it and there'd be another wall there, and it's just like like a
initially
like a
I thought they had done such a good job of building the wall that they wouldn't be able to knock it down, kind of thing.
That's the other one, yeah. that would have been a good one.
Obviously, Jam being an asshole in the episode, it's kind of fitting. But moving swiftly on to the
Tom
and Ben portion of the episode.
The thing is, Tom was never going to pitch that dry cleaning idea, even though it does make a lot of sense. It's just, like I said, just what are you passionate about?
Yeah. And he's good at that. He's very creative. He's an entrepreneur, but he's very creative when he's coming up with ideas. He's never going to go for the stable option.
I just found it really funny that the entire episode, it was like, I'm your boss, yeah? I'm helping you with something, but I'm your boss. Like, don't take the piss. And he's just like, but yeah, it was good. I mean, we've gone from shop owner to business liaison. Now he's going to run it. No idea how that's going to happen or how he's going to manage to do that, but
let's see. I mean, it's fun though, because it's another little extra bit we get to see that's out of the actual parks department. Something funky that he's kind of doing. Yeah. And I think that was pretty much it. Great episode. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? And we'll see you in the next one.
Presenting the new City of Pawnee website.
Oh, nice.
You can pay for parking tickets. You can apply for a business license. We are putting up an online poll so people can pick the new town slogan.
Hey, look. Is that a good idea?
Yeah, that's just some mascot thing the designer put up on the front page. But more importantly, you can now apply for a utility tax refund online.
Wait, the panda's name is Peebo?
Don't focus on the panda.
Yeah, they're not worried about any of the other stuff.
Oh my god, why did the designer put that in?
Panda holds the paddle with his tail? I want to play!
Congratulations, Ben. This is truly a fine panda game.
Well, I've been driving all over Indiana looking for bands to play the Unity concert. I got nothing to show for it except for 4 car accidents.
That's so messy.
Strangers' insurance information. Ooh, I get it. You have car insurance. Why don't you brag about it?
You don't have car insurance?
I hear Cozy's bar gets pretty packed on Thursdays, but I've never been because it's mostly middle-aged women and I'm allergic to turkey neck.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
Good chance for me to return your binder full of questions about the job. I think I answered all of them.
Thank you.
Oh, wow, okay. That's a big binder.
That's a very big binder.
I asked you to meet me here.
More questions about the job.
Oh, yeah. Martha, I'm going to need 2 hours worth of water.
Oh, my God. The size of that binder again.
Exotic plant management project. Now, where would I be actually doing the physical planting? Because it has always been a dream of mine to plant spotted jewelweed.
I don't think you'd be doing any of that.
Wouldn't actually be planting things. I mean, you're overseeing 200 people. The everyday minutia you would delegate to your staff. No more boring paperwork for you.
She loves paperwork.
She loves it, doesn't she? Yeah, that's the thing.
It is time to pick a new town slogan. There's Glenwater, Florida, home of America's most violent Walmart parking lot.
That's not a slogan.
Okay, that's not a slogan.
See, that's the super cool thing about this website is it does all the work for us so we can just sit back and take it easy.
Which she doesn't like.
No, we're not going to do that. We're going to sit forward and take it hard.
Phrasing.
This is where the connected guys will bring their gumas. This place is perfect. How much?
$9,000 a month.
What?
Ooh.
When it first launches, I'll go back and forth, but hopefully it takes off and it'll become a full-time job.
Come on, I'll show you some places in your price range.
Did April not like that?
They're going to be dives, aren't they?
A slogan is a series of words that have a meaning.
So true, Purd.
The story of my interest level is it's medium.
Really rebrand this town.
Yes, great question. I have been thinking of rebranding myself. What do you think about Juan Calamasa?
No. It's more the town, not yourself, isn't it?
Show us your boobs.
This guy.
Wow, he brought the fart sound thingy with him.
Packed, huh? You folks must really like this guy.
Honey, he is sex on a stick.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no. Book Duke Silver.
Of course.
If he allows it.
Come with me and find safe haven.
Here we go.
In a warm bathtub full of my jazz.
Phrasing.
Current leader is Pawnee. Welcome to Douche Nation.
See, this is what happens when you let people put their own ideas in.
Why did we include a write-in option?
Because you're
Every
stupid.
election has a write-in option. That's how democracy works. I'm not a dictator.
It's literally a slogan.
I want to do this. I enjoy the challenge. So, how do I look? I need these guys to think that I'm, like, super chill.
What is she doing?
Backwards hat shows a real lack of respect for authority. I like that.
What's up, little mayor? You gonna freak out again?
Okay, I mean, it's kind of help getting on their side.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm not here to nag, guys. I'm just psyched to be in the studio, you know? I'm just chilling in the studs with my dudes.
If you're really not...
Didn't like that one.
How would you rate Emma Watson's boobs?
First of all, I would rate her acting as an A.
You have 3 seconds to answer. We're going to withdraw a donation from charity.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
A minus.
More like double D minus.
He's so funny.
Leslie can't do this. She can't do this.
I can't. No, I can't. I wouldn't be able to.
Can I help you? Maybe. I was out at the jazz club last night, scouting bands for the Unity concert, and I saw something.
He's gonna think it's a twin or a doppelganger.
Yeah. You have a twin brother.
There we go.
You're right.
There we go.
I am Duke Silver. The only other people who know are Tom and April, so please keep it to yourself.
I mean, that's half of everyone now, Ron.
I'm booking you for the Unity concert.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
My musical career is private.
It's not that private.
Boobs or ass?
Hard to believe this is a fun game for your radio listeners.
Oh yeah, it's a radio. I forgot.
Yes, so they can't see what they're rating.
This is my mom's dumper.
Oh god, come on.
A quick reminder to write in "Welcome to Douche Nation" as the official town slogan at Pawnee City.
Well, this failed.
Lesbo Baggins, do you know where my stick is?
Lesbo Baggins.
Found my stick. Oh, where'd you find it? Up Leslie Nope's butt!
Yeah, this is a fail. This is a fail, Leslie.
Maybe we sneak back in there. You distract those guys for like 30, 90 minutes. I get on live radio. I give an impassioned speech about which slogan I want to endorse.
Leslie, let it go, man. Delete the
It's
poll.
not gonna happen,
yeah,
is it?
just
It's just-
delete
yeah.
it. No, Ron.
No.
I'm ending my secret musical career. I have to kill Duke Silver.
No. Come on.
I would rather never play again than have everyone know my secret. Goodbye, Duke Silver. May you rest
I mean,
in jazz.
I mean,
Andy,
how
just take him off the list. Just take him off the list. Just-
Is there a way I can communicate with everybody who voted?
Yeah, I could do that. It should take about 2 minutes. Just PayPal me some bitcoins when you get a chance.
She doesn't know what that means.
This is way under your budget. Used to be a donut shop. Well, a tire shop that sold donuts.
It's pretty rough.
A what? A tire shop that sold donuts?
Remember when you said you would close up shop on this slogan thing?
Yes?
You did do that, right?
Nope.
You didn't somehow get the email addresses for every person who voted for the stick up the butt slogan.
Yep, that's what she did.
Someone wrote those emails, and we got about 300 complaints.
Oh, God. Oh,
Wow.
God.
Really mad about the invasion of privacy and attacked the website. Look what they did to people.
Oh my
He's wearing a hat
God.
made of penises.
Oh, mate, that's so messed up.
Mostly big picture planning and delegating, and not very much nitty-gritty, hands-on stuff that I love to do. I mean, have I really pulled my last bloated raccoon carcass from a public fountain?
I hope so.
I hope so.
Yeah, damn.
If you can step back and let Larry take control, you can survive anything.
That is true.
Larry,
Is Larry gonna mess it up?
Well, gosh darn it, I somehow ran my belt through a slat in the chair, so I'm kind of...
Okay.
How in God's name did you do that?
I don't know.
Like, is that even humanly possible?
This might be a bad idea.
You don't have to worry. Your secret is safe with me. To even it out, I'm going to tell you all of my secrets.
No, we don't need to know any of that. Actually, I kind of do.
Might be fun.
I brushed my teeth for 5 weeks. I didn't actually sell my last car. I just forgot where I parked it. They say 2% milk. I don't know what the other 98% is. When I was a baby, my head was so big scientists did experiments on me.
What?
You don't have to play the Unity concert, but don't quit music. Please.
Aw.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
My own restaurant, named after me. That makes so much money I can buy anything I want. I should go.
What's April thinking?
I didn't want Tom to leave, so I said all those bad things about the restaurants so he wouldn't like them.
I don't want to lose that weird little elf either. That's why I showed him all those crappy places.
Oh my God,
Oh.
Donna.
Sorry. Well, what should we do?
Let me call some people.
Shit, I really didn't pick up on that.
I didn't either. I knew April was a bit up and gunnaring about it.
Larry Gengurch, who is 100% in charge.
Oh, God, don't mess us up.
Started, huh? I want to talk about what day.
How did he do that again? He wasn't even there for long enough.
Pawnee, home of crackers, the orangest goldfish in Indiana.
Who even needs a slogan?
Well, now that is an interesting point.
No, that's my slogan idea. Who even needs a slogan and then a big picture
This
of me?
public forum is such a bad idea. It's such a bad idea.
My idea for a slogan is, when you're here, then you're home.
Well, that's lovely.
That's kind of
really
cool,
good, actually.
Yeah.
Let's see what it would look like.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's not how you spell then.
I know.
Stay strong, let them work it out, and trust Larry.
Trust Larry.
He's writing it down wrong.
A little mistake there.
She's gonna work it out. You're right.
Okay, she's gonna fix it herself.
Your was spelled wrong.
Oh.
I didn't catch it. Thank you.
No. She made it possessive. She's getting further away.
Okay, let's vote. All those in favor?
Oh, no.
That was easy.
And this property is under your budget.
It looks
and has
perfect.
everything on this wish list you gave me.
It looks really nice. It's quite cozy as well.
I don't know. I like it, but it seems a little small.
You know, I
That's
think
not
it
a bad
just
thing.
seems small because of
You
all
want
the
it to be
heavy
cozy.
Yeah.
You know, I think you're right. I'll do it. Thanks, April.
Well done, gals.
You fixed the mistakes.
Well, I held it together for the entire meeting. Let me have this one.
She fixed it. Well done.
Then I'm sure you're okay with the fact that they installed the sign the wrong way and it's welcoming you to Pawnee as you're leaving.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What if I take this national park job and I just fail? What if I'm not good at it?
I mean, it's rare that you fail. You might be good at it.
Are we leaving or entering? We've been driving around in circles.
Oh, my God.
You've been driving. Why are you driving in circles? And that's the end of the episode. Thoughts?
Do you know what? I was thinking about this and I was like, Leslie is so old school in the sense that she resists change when it comes to stuff like IT and all that stuff. I mean, it's good that they managed to figure this all out, but she literally could have just not done half. I think sometimes she just makes it difficult on herself. She didn't have to get anyone involved. The slogan would have found its own way, like eventually, and it would have just been fine.
But democracy, you want to get like everyone involved.
Yes.
The only issue with getting everyone involved is Pawnee is a town of insane people. That's the big issue. That's the massive issue.
There's madly insane people, like not even just fully out there.
Yeah.
I think the thing is by trying to do good, and we've seen this time and time again, by trying to do good, it has the opposite effect because, and it's not her fault. No. She just wants it to be perfect. Yeah. But if you think about it, that town hall meeting actually helped because they did find the right slogan, regardless of the mistakes and
in the
whatever.
end. In the end, I agree.
And I think when she met with the guy and he was like, "You're just going to be managing people," and it's kind of like
it's dawning on her. It's dawning on her that as she moves higher and higher in terms of a career, that she'll be less and less hands-on
away from things.
From actually doing stuff, she'll have to start delegating, especially when she has a massive team. But yeah,
200 people's a lot. Here, she's only managing 5 or 6 people.
Yeah, like something she has to get used to.
The April thing, I didn't catch the Donna thing, but the April thing, you did kind of sense that.
I sensed that she didn't want him to leave, but I didn't sense that she was saying bad things about it because she didn't. Yeah. I thought she was saying bad things about it because it's just in April's nature to be moany about stuff. Thing. Yeah, I just thought it was April being April, but understandable they don't want him to leave because obviously he's family kind of if you think about it. I still can't get over it.
Also selling donuts and wheels is a genius idea. Like, so everything's just round, so it's just perfect. I'm sure you could have loads of slogans for that, but
you do know that business no longer existed. It's not a genius idea. It didn't
work there. It didn't work there. It'd be fine.
It'd be fine.
Yeah, we'll just call it something else. We'll come up with a slogan. Let us know in the comments what you think the slogan should be for that shop.
How?
Sorry, back to the restaurant. I was gonna say I like the new restaurant that they got.
Yeah.
Because if it's a Sinatra style restaurant, it has to be kind of. There has to be an ambiance about it. It has to be cozy and a bit kind of, and I think that works really well. So Tom's now going into the restaurant business.
Yeah, and it looks nice enough. It looks fitting for the theme he wants to go for.
Yeah.
Duke Silver.
Yes, I was going to come on to that. It was good of Andy. Do you know what? It's priceless because it took him a couple of seconds to be like, shit. You have a twin brother.
But I knew, yeah, twin brother. I knew it was going to be either doppelganger or twin brother. It wasn't going to be your Duke Silver. It's nice that he got. Well, I'm assuming because we didn't see anything after that he's got Ron to stick with music. I'm assuming Ron's going to be sticking with it anyway. And I also assume when it comes to the next episode, which might be the Unity concert, that Ron decides, you know what, because of the gesture of that Andy just did, I might actually join in. But yeah, that was cool. Lastly, how did you get your belt stuck?
I don't know.
That way, it is physically impossible. Like you'd feel the chair. What's going on, man?
Not only would you feel the chair when you act for those, when you're looking at your jeans, you can literally put you can't fit your. He would have literally.
That means he's sitting down whilst he's putting his belt
how far
on.
But he'd be like that if he's trying. If you're trying to put your belt on, you'd move forward and then. How would you?
Yeah.
And he did it. He did it twice. So he actually did it in the town hall as well. And you're like, how would you?
I mean, unless he's wearing it super loose, and then when he sits down. I can't believe we're I'm analysing it, but oh my god, I just can't work it out. It's just the weirdest shit ever, and it's fitting. It's Larry as well because
I know. It's not even super loose. It's literally like the. I mean, he's a big guy, which is fine, but the chair is bigger than him.
Yeah.
So how where is he threading it?
It's so messed up. But yeah, hilarious episode. Let us know your thoughts on in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.